Hello everyone, this is Clossi, and I'm here today to start a life and death series. This is life and death video number 1, and here we have 4 problems set up for you guys to solve. So what I want you to do is take a minute to pause the video and solve the problems that you have trouble with or that are around your level, and spend about a minute to a minute and a half trying to solve it. And if you can solve it, great. If you can't, then go ahead and look at the solution. But normally you don't spend more than a minute to solve something. Now, if the problem is a little bit stronger than your level, then you can spend more than a minute to solve it. For example, problems that are your level should take you, on average, 1 minute. This means sometimes it'll take you a little over 1 minute, and sometimes you'll be able to solve it a little faster than 1 minute. But problems that are your level are 1 minute. If the problem is really easy and you solve it in less than 30 seconds, that problem is probably too weak for you. If the problem takes you longer than a minute, for example, 2 or 3 minutes, or sometimes even 5 minutes, the problem is a little bit higher than your level and should only be done when you have time and when you want to practice deep reading. Alright, so pause the video now and try and solve these problems. Were you able to solve them? Let's go ahead and start. In the top right corner, we have a problem for 20Q to 15Q. Here, the problem is to capture these two mark stones. First, let's pass and get a white stone. Now, white's idea here is to try and find a way to capture these two stones. If we just simply go here and take a liberty, black will connect. And if we Atari, black will connect. So there's nothing we can do here. We can't take the eyes either, because even if we throw in and then force black to connect, there's still two eyes. So that's not the solution either. The trick here is actually Tsuji. And for those of you who don't know, a Tsuji is a skillful tactical play that works only in certain situations. The Tsuji here is a throw-in Tsuji. We throw in a stone here and sacrifice it, because now black will capture. White Ataris, and if black connects, white captures. Alright, and if black connects here, white will still capture. Additionally, even if black connects here, white will simply connect here, and these two stones are captured. Therefore, the answer is to play here. Now let's look at the left side. Here, our goal is to capture these two black stones. So let's pass, get a white stone. So normally, one would connect here, and then black would connect, and the situation would be settled. This is actually an endgame Tsuji. Let's say you're behind, and you need a few more points to win. Well, here's a good chance, because we want to break into this territory. If we just connect, our opponent will fix, and we're probably going to lose the game. However, there's a Tsuji here to destroy this area. The Tsuji is to actually cut right here. It looks like black can simply just take the white stone, and white is dead. However, white has a cool follow-up here. Now, if black connects here, white will play here. Even if black plays here, white will capture the black stones. Therefore, black must try to resist by playing some type of move here, or on the outside, and start this ko. And all of a sudden, it has become a ko inside of black's territory. This type of cut is very good if you want to start a ko and cause trouble in your opponent's territory. However, it should be noted that sometimes when black takes here, it can actually cause trouble in your own territory. So, it is a skillful tactical play, or a good Tsuji to know, in many situations. But also, it has some risk. Make sure you always look at the risk first before you simply play it. Otherwise, have fun and destroy your opponent's territory. Alright, let's look at C. C, at a glance, looks like white's alive. But actually, there's a way to kill white. But first, let's look at what happens if we just reduce the eye space. If we just reduce the eye space, white puts black into Atari. If black connects, white will live. However, if black tries to take the eyes, then white will take here. Now, even if black plays a throw into Suji, and white takes, it's still 2 eyes. Were you able to find the way to kill it? There's a proverb saying, magic happens at the 1-2 point. So let's see if that's true here. If I play the 1-2 point, then white plays here, make his eye space as big as possible. Uh-oh, he's about to live. We need to stop the second eye. Well, now, white takes. Ah, but this shape is a shape we know. We throw in and make it a false eye. And now you can see that this entire white group is dead. It has only 1 eye. This problem here at C is to show you if reducing from the outside doesn't work, try seeing if there's a vital point on the inside. And it's good to know that magic happens at the 1-2 point. In the corner, the 1-2 point is many times a very important vital point for players to get to. Alright, now let's look at D. D is a little bit tricky because you have to have very good eyes for reading liberties. For starters, let's just see what happens if we play normal. If we just play here, and white plays here, we can see that this is 4 in a row, and white is alive. Even if we play here, and white plays here, when we try to create a false eye, white takes, there's no false eye. Even if black throws in, white can connect. White could even connect here. Black Ataris, white takes. In this case, white is alive. What happens if we start here? Actually, this doesn't change too much, because once white goes here, the shape is still similar. Black goes here, white will go here. It should be noted that the solution still works here, but this move doesn't really change anything. Actually, I may have made a mistake. If white connects here, where will black go? Ah, black goes here. White goes here, black goes here. Okay, so maybe I did make a mistake. However, this move is not the solution, because you need the solution variation in order to still kill this from here. So it's an unnecessary exchange. The solution is actually this Atari. Now, white is forced to connect. If white extends down here, and black takes, white plays here, black connects, this is a false eye, and this can be a false eye with a throw into Suji. So it's 1.5 eyes, or actually it's only half an eye. So white is dead. Of course, white has to connect. Many players might say, I need to go here now. Well, then white goes here and gets 4 in a row. So, black needs to play here. Now it looks like white can cut. But this is what I mean by you have to have a good eye for liberties. If black just simply connects, unlike normal variations, white cannot play here because it's a self-Atari. So, since white cannot play here, black is actually alive with 2 liberties versus 2 liberties, and black will win the capturing race. Even if white descends here, black will play here. Now white has only 1 eye. This is the answer or solution variation. Now going back to here, many players might have started here. White goes here. It's actually the same thing. You can see white is dead. Oh, I take it back. This actually isn't right. I must apologize, everyone, because I know this is the solution, but I may not know every single wrong variation. So it took me a second to figure out why this was wrong. And actually, I just saw it. Can you figure out how white can live? Sometimes, if you're trying to solve problems and you find a solution, but you're wondering why another variation is not the solution, try and disprove that other variation. It is also a good exercise. So here, white plays here. And remember, we said black has two liberties. But in this case, white can go here. Because we made an unnecessary exchange at t3 for t2. Black, actually, is dead. Therefore, this exchange is actually a very bad exchange, because it actually forced white to get t2, which can now capture our black stones. So, together, we have actually solved why this one is not the correct variation, and this one is. White cannot play at t1 or q1, and so white is dead. Alright, thank you for watching, everyone. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you found it helpful. Until the next video, see you then. Thanks for watching this video. If you would like to see more content, or get notified for early releases, please consider becoming my patron on patreon.com/Clossi. This helps support me as a Go instructor and helps release more content. Thanks to everyone who supported my teaching, and see you guys next time.